Hey, everybody. I don't think that's fair to say, because the thing they made happen didn't even happen in here, because they don't know what they're doing with progression, so they put it somewhere completely different. The illusion that this is the place I needed to be was the big problem. Well, not really. The big problem was that it was just a fake wall again, but where they put it, I'm seeing. Hidden weights in the foreground here, possibly. And once again, they've done this thing where they're just like, they're really into this idea that they think it's okay to just do something off screen somewhere and leave it to me to just figure out what happened. That's what happened to begin with, and they did it twice. I don't know what to do, because a weight just got put down. I think it's such a boring way to pretend to do puzzles. Now, right now I'm scouring for a change that I didn't see it in any images I pulled from this. I did pull a bunch. Nothing looks different. No, I'm not talking about the weight, I'm talking about the consequence of putting a weight on it. And it's done it again. It's done something after putting a weight down that is just nothing to do with anything. Somewhere else. Just off screen somewhere changed. And finding where that place is the adventure. It's more than half the content at this point of my journey is looking for something that changed off screen. Second time in a row. That's what's holding me up right now. Don't know what that weight did. There's no information about it that I can tell. If there is, then it's not given clearly enough. Moonwalk dog. Whatever complaints I had before are damned in the face of these two puzzles. These are so much worse than everything they've been doing up till now. I know why I think they wanted to say I should have been able to find that fake wall, and I gotta tell you, no. No, I don't think that I don't think that anyone found that without stumbling on it the way I did. I think it's pure brute force mixed in with suspicion is what they've created. Like, you get the idea that something changed in this area and you just press up against every single bit of it until you figure out where, because there just ain't any information to tell you the exacts. They're saying one of these statues is fake in not so many words, and I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is true, I can't figure out how it's true. How'd you find the fake wall? Did you just happen to run into it? Because that's what I did in Eden with the kneeling thing. It happened to me up there. I got lucky into a thing that I shouldn't have been able to succeed in. Because I gotta tell you, I went to that room and looked around pretty severely twice, and I still didn't find that fake wall. Because that's, yeah, I mean, there's no real reason to hide it, honestly. At least not that severely. I get that they don't want me to just run around and find the answer. Their solution sucks so bad. I mean, I did the same exact thing. I went there twice. Like I said, I feel like if you found it, you just got lucky. Honestly, the hint implies that it's below him and behind him, not above him and almost out of the room, so if you were following the text, it makes even less sense that you were trying the top. Pull off the blues. I'm still curious about this room, but I don't think it's anything. The nonsense empty room here. This is the only element of these statues that seems to be not real. The puzzle that got solved was the usual complaint of it just being a fake wall. just, just not real. In a place that I had already searched at least twice, probably 3 times. And when I say searched, I mean searched thoroughly, poured over absolutely every inch of it, and I just didn't walk through that wall. I probably tried to hit it with my weapon and didn't rub against it hard enough to notice it was fake. Yeah, so I mean, it's the same problem now. They changed something with the weight, and I don't know what it was, so I'm still looking for that. And it's being implied that one of the statues is an illusion or something like that, and none of that is true. It's a complete fabrication. So I'm working on what they actually want, since they lied to me about that. Something is probably wrong with either one of these statues or a statue somewhere else. But they are all very much real statues, ready to blast me for touching them. And they all visually look the same. I analyzed the photos of them, and I just can't see any difference in these. I actually made a montage and checked out every room in this place, and very much the statues were the focus of that little adventure, and none of that information is useful. Actual puzzle solving techniques let me down when I try them, so I usually just meander around until I find something suspicious. This is the only one with this thing, and the 2 up top are the only ones with weapons. Well, shield and sword. All the rest of them are in the foreground or background, or the same pose that they're doing right there. My progress definitely came to a standstill as soon as I got to this place. As soon as they asked me to find some real nonsense. I don't think this hint here is telling me anything except what the truth does. They're very much just describing that enemy right there, whose name comes from a book from the 60s. Which, you know, that's not really mythology, but we'll take it. It might as well be a Harry Potter monster. Dude from Lord of the Rings over here flying around. Well, my first instinct was try and stop this plunger coming down, because it is now coming down on top of a weight. It's not just nothing now, there's a weight there. And I can only imagine that that takes this ladder in and gets me access to the door up there. I don't know how to make that happen though. It could be anything, so, you know, logic dictates that I need to do that, but the practice of actually accomplishing it doesn't, you know, it could be 10 hours away from now, it could be in a completely different place. There's just nothing I can do to make that happen, so even though I know I need to do that, I don't know if it's even possible or if I'm able to do it from here. So here's a 4th statue blocking a path. They got the Eye of Truth on the wall for the 3rd time. That doesn't seem to do anything though, I don't know. The Eye of Truth seems like it's just on all the time. It's actively showing me the invisible dude. So I don't know why I would need some diagram on the wall. Oh, that enemy's not from Lord of the Rings. I was just joking. It's from some kind of monster book from the 60s that I've not read. I'm wanting to get to this room. I don't think I have a golden key. The closest thing I have, and I don't think it's this, is this. I also have the key sword, which hasn't been used for anything yet, except being a pretty lousy weapon. But I guess it's better than the knife, or similar purpose. My first instinct is to try and figure out which statue is fake and smack them all, but every single one of them will blast me, as they always have. I thought that at some point I'd be getting into one of the pink rooms here, but they continue to be also locked up for some reason. This right here, this seems like an opening that should be, but it's not. I don't know why. Hey. This freaking sword. Man, I don't want this upgrade. I wish I could get rid of this thing right here. I feel like I'm straight worse for having this. Enhances my butt. I don't think so, man. I hit one of the Sonic dudes with the axe, and he survived and hit me, and that never would have happened if I didn't have that upgrade. That thing is the equivalent of the Spelunky climbing gloves. I don't want it. So we have a room here that I can't get into. The ceiling here I've checked numerous times because there could be theoretically another way in to the room that I can't seem to access. Ultimately, I'm just hoping I didn't somehow miss writing down a hint. I mean, I restarted and vigorously took notes of everything, so I don't feel like I missed anything, but my notes aren't that numerous anymore. It seems like I don't have anything to work with here. And I don't know if it's my fault or not. But, once again, I am left clueless as to where to go, so I'm just like... I put down a weight, and it caused another weight to appear up here. I can't access the third one right there, but after the second weight went down, something changed somewhere, I imagine, and wherever it is, maybe my stereo audio didn't direct me in the right direction. But whatever happened somewhere that I don't know. Unidentifiable change. I think I'm gonna leave this area and check out a different place. Looking for something different, but I did that last time. I just didn't do it extremely... I didn't devote 5 hours to it, I guess is what I want to say. I did do that, but not ridiculously. First instinct would be that it would be in the water lane again. I don't know what I would need water for, though. There's still another one to open, like a gate to the dam that's not opened yet. It's the first thing I checked, and that's not done. This little guy. Check this place out again here. That water comes out here, but nothing here is different. And the only thing that the Eye of Truth seems to do is show me that one enemy. It doesn't even show me the other invisible enemy. It straight up only shows me the one. So it's a pretty frustrating find. It's just another generic does nothing accessory. It does something somewhere, one place, and I haven't found what that place is. That's what I imagine. This gate has always been a very obvious thing that needs to be dealt with, but getting it open has just been an ongoing, not happening kind of situation. Where's the opening for this thing? Better check the top out here. I've run out of things to decipher. My notes are actually so thorough that I have notes I'm not supposed to have yet. Pretty much all of them, in fact. All the notes that are available to me have been considered and written down, maybe. I've already checked out here. Nothing here looked different to me. Somebody told me it might be a bug that this symbol is incorrect. They're all incorrect, though. Every single door has the wrong symbol on it. That symbol does not match the location it goes to. It talks about... That's the lava zone symbol. Really is what it is. That's the Inferno zone symbol. It's not even backwards in the sense that the Tower of Ruin symbol is the opposite of that. It's just the wrong place completely. They're all like that. I've saved my no progress. Let me see here. I need to figure out why these guys keep respawning here. Well, it's confusing then, because it doesn't match anything I know at all. Not only the locations, but also the numbers associated with them don't match with what they're giving me on those. Here you go. We turn that plot that I've tried to enter into this. Oh, the gate's gone. It's a backwards gate. Yeah, this is just a literal Mario warp pipe is our progress at this point. I don't know what the hell that did either. Presumably filled more water into this place. This chest is new. So opening that for some reason, going down a pipe and smashing a symbol has created this. Here comes this beastly flying machine. Hey. This thing here is also new. This is, what is that, a death tracker? What, I gotta find 7 more? I've seen notes about the flying machine a couple times. That giant has been pointing at that, you know, since the moment I saw him, I knew he was pointing at something, so I've always checked him, and he's just been on my list of... It's a pretty long list of things to check all the time and try and work out what the hell they're for. Reboot smells. I need to find some more flying machines, I guess. Okay, nothing here is different. So really, the only thing I can tell is that chest has appeared and flying machines now exist. It's a marker telling me that 2 of them are dead. So there's 6 more. There's water in there now, that's new as well. But what good does that do me? We flooded the room before I even got in there, we've ruined it. I think that hint sucks. He could be pointing at any damn thing, first of all. He's the only giant who's pointing, and I've known from the very instant I saw him that he was pointing at something. But I mean, he could be pointing at the twins dimension for all I know. He's pointing in the right. He could be pointing at a million things. I think the real problem here is the fake walls and the teleports don't make any sense. They really stretch that stuff. I need to figure out how to get that chest open, I guess. I see a weight underneath the weird statue face. Okay, we have access to the prophet room I've been trying to get into for probably an hour of attempts just to get into here. He still don't want to talk to me though, because he's a huge jerk. I'm gonna be looking for more flying machines, I suppose. Let me check this wall. Someday, it's gonna open. Well, this is still locked. I haven't seen these symbols anywhere else either, the flying machine marker. Those things could be anywhere. They're also in the background, so I can't interact with them. I think anytime teleports are involved, I probably won't enjoy the puzzle very much. I don't really like that kind of stuff at all. It's very abstract. And I don't feel like any game that's ever done it can justify it other than just being obnoxious. I'm used to seeing it in really terrible 3D dungeon crawlers. Plains of Lore was the last one I played that had that stuff. I don't think very many people had a good time watching me try and fix that map with those warpers. Just a whole bunch of fake walls and warps. Instant death behind every one. That game was nasty, man. Yeah, I mean, they could have very easily, very minor adjustments would have made the last 15 hours not happen. I would have solved that pretty much right away. Like, I went directly to where I needed to go, and they completely shut me down with their weird choice on how to do it. I had the answer instantly. Like, it's just a long time ago. I was trying to do what they wanted, and they wouldn't let me have it. They just wouldn't give it to me. Nothing around here has changed, even with the death of those two, and there's a chest that won't open. The marker makes me feel like I need to find 6 more of those, so I don't know, where's a flying machine at when you need it? Still don't know what it's talking about with illusions being a thing. Where else is a tower at? I don't like any video game. They're all bad. Who invented these stupid things? You don't need to be feeling sorry for my conscious choices. I decided I'd beat this with as little hints as I could on my own. I've never denied my hatred of video games. I think it's a good game purposely made bad to the point where it's more bad than good. It would be a simple feat to keep this game complicated and actually be fun. And I don't think they achieved that here. And they did it on purpose. They're happy with the result. It's a tribute to another bad game. An older, worse game. Ow. I don't see anything different here. I'm just checking things out. I didn't expect anything to be different here. Honestly, I don't expect anything to be different anywhere. I'm just missing something in the Tower Goddess still again, where I need to find some check marks to open that chest. What's this say? Okay, this is my cue right here. This is the real hint that convinced me that I needed to mess with those water nodes. I took a screenshot of this picture here and I matched it up to those shields that I just smashed in the water zone. So from the very moment that I saw that, it has been like my primary objective, and it's taken me a crazy amount of time to get it to actually happen, even though I knew that's what I needed to do. Another thing that I know I need to do here involves a witch that won't spawn and a witch that does, in 2 rooms that seemingly don't have any function, but I know they do. This also is a frustrating little message, because I haven't figured out what the hell it's talking about with this. What does this mean? I've tried dancing the life dance in key locations, and that has not resulted in much. But someday. I have that note. I don't know anything about that game, but I certainly know what retro games are like. I scoured the earth for all the bad games I could muster for my Mr. Triathlon tournament, so I know what trying to do one of those without instructions is like. I gave some more popular, better made ones to the public and watched them frantically try to get the basic tutorial done in 20 minutes, and nobody really succeeded. Those games are, I don't know what their deal is. I don't know who was meant to play them, or if you were supposed to call the Nintendo hotline or something, but from my experience, 8 people trying to do something do not succeed in one of those games. I don't know how to pray other than pressing down in the right place, so the hint makes it sound like I need to do that here, but I'll be damned if I know what they mean. That man is made out of locusts. It's a pretty common thing for Beelzebub to be made out of a bunch of little things like that, and I think Castlevania's representation of him is pretty solid. My level of frustration with this game is not anywhere near as high as it sounds either. I've played worse. It's whatever. It's just, I mean, my main frustration with this game is like it usually is. I see a lot of things happening that make me unhappy because I think that I would enjoy the hell out of this game if it were just a little different. Like if they just had an editor come through and change these puzzles to not be the way they are, the whole game would be damn perfect. But it isn't that. It is what it is. And it frustrates me. What just happened with that lizard right there is like what I mean with this trinket that I found. Just how did he survive that swing? What is it saying? that made that happen, because I absolutely killed those in one hit, so... And I didn't miss either. It just decided that I sort of only half hit it. I don't know why it decided that. But for some reason, it did that, so... I take damage when I never would, because of that accessory. I don't really understand it. I don't know what it's trying to do for me. It's some kind of weird hitbox extension, but it's making me worse. So as soon as these dudes die, she comes out. I can only assume this is the Black Witch that was named in the note, and the White Witch must be in the other room. But she doesn't appear. This one has this ridiculous attack that no one else has. And interacting with her in any way doesn't seem to be a thing. She's clearly important in some manner, but all I can do is kill her and she just disappears just like the other enemies do. If I leave her to her own devices, she keeps on doing her thing. She will despawn if I leave too far. Killing her doesn't cause any reaction. Well, I gotta tell you, the other fairy item I found is much better than this one. I thought I was gonna double my damage or something when I found it based on the other upgrade. Also good for the big change. Vest being like the red tunic and Link to the Past. Crazy reduction. At first I thought I was extending my hit range, my animations for damage, like extending the hitbox duration. There's gotta be something here that happened as a result of those two flying machines being destroyed. There's a note in here about it. I'm looking for them. I have it here actually. You know what? Maybe I've opened up the statues up top finally because I killed those. Maybe it has nothing to do with this chests. Maybe now that they're gone, these statues will leave me the hell alone. Because that matches the note. Sorta. I see a new platform here actually. I didn't notice that before. Get out of my way, you. Bastard. I gotta tell you, part of the reason I got stuck is because I made the mistake of getting impatient and asking for a subtle hint from the audience, and somebody told me pretty much to mess with these two statues, which was absolute lie. Just completely wrong. I don't know if they thought I was somewhere else in the game, but that's like one of the only times I asked for any help at all, and it was vague on purpose and completely wrong. Just absolutely the wrong advice. And that too wasted a bunch of my time. What is this? A thing that seems important. No, that was somebody else, but that was also wrong. Nothing in this area needed to be done. What? Why? Okay. This plain MacGuffin's gonna destroy a statue for me. The line that you're talking about that was the advice was, you need to spend some time in the Tower Goddess, which is not true at all. I already have the notes. I just don't need that. As far as where I pick up the notes, that's not really relevant. I've got them all written down. But I do think if I had just kept to myself, I wouldn't have been stuck for as long as I was. Get out of my way, deceit. We're finally here. The Chamber of Birth. Now I needed to do something here to change the Extinction Chamber. Well, a whole lot went wrong that got me stuck, and part of it was audience interference. Skanda, the large clay doll, has the golden key. We gotta find this sucker. I'm deleting some notes here. This will connect to Eden. New music. Praise life. Elephant with a hat. Won't kill it. Awful statue trap. Thanks for the heals, fairy. You had one job. Alright. Thank you for the tip. I hate it when people destroy my dimensional powers. Spikes and a thing. Ninja. Oh, I'm trapped down here. I didn't mean to fall. What the? Okay. Nice shot. Can I get myself protection here? Neat. We're still working on the top statues here. Ow. Still don't know why there's Eye of Truth diagrams on the wall. Is that just flavor? What? Who drew that? How about that thing drew it? He wanted a fair fight. The immortal elephants are pretty weird. Tanky too. What the? He's just going the wrong way, man. On the bright side, all that grinding got me unlimited resources. That is dealt with. We'll never need again weights or money, bullets. Death, oh no, oh jeez. This is weird and it's lightning. It's ready to blast. I don't have a map, but I am absolutely just falling in the same path here. There's nothing else but to just teleport out. Teleports, if you look real close, you can see them. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking for them or not. It's pretty hard for my bad eyes to see that kind of stuff, but I do recognize that they are visible. Is this elephant real? No, there's a teleporter on the other side of that as well. You see that fuzz? That indicates that if I touch that, I'll warp. That being said, I don't know. That probably comes from down the ladder, and then we go left to warp to the elephant statue. Oh. There's a statue here. It's that eyeball's gonna blast me for this. I don't know how I was supposed to determine that that one was fake without being punished, but it very much is. Ow. There's a note about not running away. It's just stab all elephants. Ow. Maybe the incorrect approach. I just when I saw some dust coming off of them, but I didn't that time. It was looking indestructible. Oh man. I'm gonna start a new notepad with the locations of those fellas. Just so it's really easy for me to find them when I inevitably have to. La-Mulana Part 2, ciphered notes. And these fellas. Spring, Moon, Goddess. There's so many. There's like 4 more. I've seen them everywhere. I'll write them down as I run into them again. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get started around here. Well, the snake boss was... Felt like last year I was doing that stuff, man. Ah, jeez, the knockback. Gross. I don't have a whole lot of room to work with here, so if there's something to be found here, it shouldn't be too hard to find it. need to get up another floor. This song's not too bad. It's not my favorite, but it is new. And that's good stuff. We got a dragon. We got a weird thing here. What is this? I want to make some progress in here so I can get the save so I don't have to travel so far just to get started. Why is there a mound? Oh, they can be stunned. Well, that changes things. Maybe I'm using the wrong weapon here. Probably want a fast weapon. For those fellas. Still falling. So we gotta bail. Well, I'm pretty sure I need to be here, and I know the consequence it'll have when I finish this place, so... We need to solve the riddle of the God of Light. Anything about a golden key also needs to be looked up. I don't have a whole lot of information about this place. I would imagine it would be a frustrating ride where you want a backseat but can't. As I walk directly past the solution 500 times. I wonder if the other statues are fake. I didn't even check. I honestly kind of want to check that before I get too involved in this. Was this place a symbol? Okay. I can't say I've seen that one before. Oh boy, he doesn't care about the sword at all. Wrong weapon. From what I hear, everyone gets stuck in the same place I did. I don't know about that teleport being useful for me. Hey, man. Yeah, that's definitely true. If the chat's mad, I'm happy. Well, the first thing I want to do is check these enemies, these statues, for any kind of discrepancy in appearance, and they all look exactly the same. Nothing in this room stands out visually as important. And I have this room below that has no entryway. But this place already has teleportation going on, so that doesn't mean anything. I don't think I got lucky to find it. It was just sitting there. I would have found it eventually because I always pour over the whole map as a strategy. I don't even know why it appeared or when it appeared, but it was inevitable. I mean, I hit every single square. I wandered every map place. I've wandered there for like 10 reasons. It's also a place where there's 2 down arrows on the map, and I can't seem to find the entrance to those either. Well, I would have been led there just because of that. It's a fine clue. I don't have that on my list of, I would be surprised if anyone had trouble finding that place. I don't know why. These people just don't look around the map. I mean, that's just basic Metroidvania stuff to me. That kind of thing would never hold me up. If it can be solved just by running around, I'll find it. very thorough investigation of the map, and you'll get that. Yeah, why not? There's stuff out there, ruins. It connects to 2 places. I don't see why you would ignore outside the ruins. That seems like a silly mistake, especially in a game like this. They're gonna do everything they can to hold you up, which means they're always gonna be changing how things work. How did I stun him once? Jeez, he takes like 7 whips. Haven't figured out how to get started in this place yet. Ugh. Not allowed to attack things here. Just even get killed by that. What a jerk. The axe is actually the weapon of choice here. Well, I mean, it's the only one that seems to be effective on these enemies at all. Holy shit, man. Why don't you relax, eyeball? Holy crap. How about you just don't blast me so hard, you jerk? How come I'm allowed to use an item twice? That's really jarring. I thought I got rid of that, like in a permanent way. I put it on a statue. And I'm allowed to use it twice. I don't have anything that would go here, I don't think. It's still in my inventory, and it shouldn't be. It's gone. That doesn't make any sense. No, I mean, no, not really. That's just gaming garbage that it's still in my inventory. It is absolutely down in the tombs on top of a statue still. For them to say otherwise is kind of just cheating. Cheating a puzzle that they shouldn't have done. I've been looking for an item to put there, and I didn't think that that would work just because I've already permanently placed that down, as far as I'm concerned. It's down there. How am I duplicating it, I guess, is the... They should have made me buy another one. Because even though that sounds obnoxious, at least it makes sense. But I don't know what would go on the other spot. I wonder if I even have what goes on the other spot yet. I'll probably open something up by putting that down. I would rather have to buy another skull because it makes more sense. So yes, the sensible, tedious answer is better in my opinion. Ugh. I'd like my puzzles to make some sort of semblance. Did that change something out here? Visibly not yet. I mean, I have pepper. Am I gonna need to use pepper? That just makes me have to spam items more. I just like having found that out, especially knowing that they're gonna capitalize on that. Oof. Nothing seems to be affected by that yet. Well, now I'll just try every item every time I run into something, so I don't have any inkling of what would go where here. It would help quite a bit. This makes sense because it's the dragon staff, and I haven't used it. Like, it's definitely because that it's just here, right? Like, it's because it's stuck here that it doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't have just as many as I want just because I found one. That's what's really throwing me off. That's kind of goofy. So yeah, if they sold me a pair of skulls, I'd be perfectly satisfied with it. It's absolutely that I attached it to a statue in the dark ruins on the other side of the world, and shouldn't have it anymore. That is bothering me about it. It's not that it goes there, that's the problem. That's not the problem at all. It would be another thing if they didn't even consume it, if the statue just dissolved afterwards and it gave me the skull back. That would also be fine. I gotta figure out how to get... I mean, I opened up a thing and I don't know how to... That was down there where I haven't reached yet. So I don't know why that made me get excited. I just didn't really solve a problem I have yet. Still working on that issue. I suppose I need to figure out what the heck goes here. What would symbolize birth? Pepper. Huh. Not pepper. He's not even allowed to try to put pepper down. Nobody wants pepper. Those other items aren't allowed to be used on here. Well, I'm pretty sure the pepper always gets mirrored. No, it doesn't. I guess it does sometimes. I don't know why it gets mirrored sometimes. A lot of my complaints boil down to things don't work for me because of, not because I haven't solved it, but because it doesn't work right. Something about it is always off in a dumb way instead of just being a regular ass puzzle. You can still make regular puzzles tough. That's not what they're doing. I think the fake walls on top of solving the puzzle often are the thing that gets me. The verb they're looking for to actively solve the problem once it's solved is often nonsense. There's no mindset that would make me look for fake walls like that. Even after having done it so much, it's still always a surprise that that's what gets me. I always check very thoroughly too. I mean, just a minute ago you were telling me everyone got stuck in the same place here, so why didn't their mindset work then? There's no mindset that will get around complete garbage. Sometimes I make progress just fine in this game. It's when they stay away from that. I might be missing an item here. I mean, I didn't get stuck on him pointing. I knew that was Ribu. I went there as like my third location. I definitely registered all of that information. That's what I mean. Like, if you're saying there's a mindset, I've got it. I solved it. It's just their verb is garbage. Go down a pipe? What the? They're trying desperately to make new ways to do things to keep me from brute forcing it. Can't believe the mini doll doesn't indicate birth. I don't see anything different from Skull, but since the other one did something different, I figure there's gotta be something different somewhere here. I'm gonna scan the background here and see if I run into anything in this hidden area. I haven't used the Serpent Staff for anything until now, really, other than getting the feather. Yeah, I mean, that got me too. Even though I solved the hint and went to Ribu and tried to figure out what the hell they wanted and followed the pointing and all of that was done. The only part of it that held me up was the part that doesn't really have anything to do with anything. It's just, they just made me do this weird action. Can I scan that black skull? No. Okay, that still doesn't solve anything. I still can't get up there. Putting it together though. How about you, Dragon number 2? As soon as I get access to these places, man, they're gonna be wide open after all this work. This place is a lot more sensible and direct than a lot of the places I've been to so far, even though I haven't made it anywhere in here yet. Damn lightning zappers, though. I think people give this game a lot of breaks that it really doesn't deserve in terms of logic. They're just being shitty. That's the logic. The puzzle exists and it's fine, and then they add another layer to it that sucks. This game would just be another puzzle game and not a notorious one if they had just not done that extra layer. I wonder what Brahma wants. Would it? I don't think it would have. I think the game's bland as fuck the way it is. It's pretty boring to run through the same area 100 times just because you didn't go down a pot. That sucks. I dislike that extra layer quite a bit. You just see so much of the same thing because of that. Oh, that's right. This is open here now because of the warp. I don't think I've been here. This is what the Serpent Staff opened. I don't know why I thought I couldn't get here. Oop. I mean, you still have a really long game with the same content almost. It's just... you wouldn't be going over the same areas over and over again that way just because of something that has not really much to do with your solutions. Well, it being breakable is part of the assholishness of it. You can't just take one part of it away. This room doesn't appear to have much in it yet. There's still a teleporter here. Does it go to the same place? Ninja. I mean, the problem you're going to run into with fixing it too much is that it will be, you'll just go down it on your own without solving anything, but like, there are better ways to do it than what was done is ultimately the thing. You don't want people to just get the solution for free. They're trying extremely hard to keep that from happening, but I don't like the way they did it. I don't really have a problem with them doing that. Like, these eyeballs guarding everything, okay, but they hit for like 70. But they also have nothing to do with the actual answer. Like, I'm not busting the wall down, I'm putting stuff in place is what I'm actually doing. They're just there to teach me a lesson about swinging at the walls too much. I haven't played the sequel, I have no opinions yet. I haven't seen any of it either, and I will be playing it. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it the same way, though. I might be playing as a team. Let's scan this room a bit and see if I can't find anything in it, but it's really weird to me that this room is empty still. Maybe I need to do something else to unlock some more of it. This room here doesn't really... Ugh, it needs a ledge on the sides. Gross. Lots of walking back because of that. I don't know what to do there, though. It's... I didn't even know there was a sequel. Honestly, you could have told me there was. When was that? When did that come out? I think I bought it when it came out and I still didn't really know it. I haven't heard anything about either of these games, really. Not since the remake came out. That helped me evade its answers, at least. That's pretty late. I hate to say it, but indie games are not really a big thing. And they don't really generate a lot of attention, even the most popular ones. It might be no longer about the community that was driving this one. Like, Rogue Legacy 2 is coming out, and I don't expect it to be as ridiculously popular as it was when the first one came out. Even if it is wildly better, it doesn't matter. Like, I do indie games night to try and get through my huge library of it, and I don't feel like very many people tune in for that. Not very many people are interested in those games. Ow. Jeez, I'm gonna end up dead before I even get started this time. Well, of all the things I do that is unique, indie games night isn't really on the tops of viewer generation. Just this pure numbers, it's just not there. Any other weird shapes to interact with here? You say that, but I don't think La-Mulana has the reputation you think it does. I don't know how well their Kickstarter did, but most people haven't heard of it. If I just walked up to a person who plays a lot of games and asked them if they played La-Mulana, they probably wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. Just as a rule, that's how it goes for indie games across the board. It ain't Cave Story, and even that one's not that popular. And that one's like the number one. Like that, it's just not that, they just don't get that much attention. Games like Celeste that have brick and mortar copies still don't get that much attention. Isaac generated millions and it still isn't on my list of like well-known popular games. That one's probably actually the biggest one of them all. I think that's probably what I would pick as the, I don't know the numbers, but I would expect that Isaac is the biggest generator of all indie games. Unless you count Minecraft or something like that, which I don't really know. Isn't that owned by like Microsoft? Wonder if there's visuals somewhere. Man, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight had a whole different set of problems for me. Kids play what they've always played. They play major releases. They'll play God of War, Last of Us 2, those kind of games. I try to get my nephew into indie games, but he don't play them. Like, direct influence still isn't enough to get him interested in those unless they're very interesting games. Earth. Is it Into the Breach, really? I didn't think it was, even among people who like it. I can't help but notice that he does not... There's no reaction for trying to place this. And there's no reaction for scanning it, or the pepper too, which is definitely an item of insignificance as far as I'm concerned. I've been blasted for that. I'm gonna check every item I have just to be sure, but my first suspicion was it was the key, but it's not. Whatever I don't have here is Crystal's gonna get me blasted as well. If I'm fast, I can use iframes on this. This is the first thing I did that got me blasted. That I'm surprised is wrong. That's my actual guess. I guess it doesn't make too much sense. I don't think I can do this one here yet. Cuphead is popular for different reasons. I don't really like that game too much. It's alright. I play those kind of games all the time, and that one has not got the best gameplay of them. I need to look for another teleporter, maybe. Papa issue. That's fun. That is a very saturated market as part of the indie games problem. There's a lot of great stuff out there that doesn't get any attention at all. Man. Terraria is a very successful thing. Whoa. This is one of the only turrets in the game that just takes it upon itself to shoot at me. Most of them don't do that. I never played Minecraft, really, not for any length of time. Terraria I have played it a couple times. His knife is better than all of my shurikens. Ugh, I just want to kill the bird, damn it. Why do they have to blast me all the time, man? Tedium skull. My friend originally was the one who wanted me to play this. I haven't seen him around. I hope he's alright. His name's Odwalla. He's a mod here. He's been my friend for like 20 years. He wanted me to play this when this remake was brand new, and also before that. And he wanted me to play it because he thought it sucked so bad, and he wanted to see me suffer. It was just... So that was my knowledge going in. I knew it wouldn't be fun for me. He knows me really well. He knows I hate video games. You know I would not enjoy this. He was complaining about the Holy Grail just out the gate. He was complaining about the first thing. I remember that. It's like the only information I had going in because he complained about it to me. I like to host things, tournaments and stuff. I can get people interested in stuff, in art. I like art. I don't think Gotham Blues disliked Ice Havoc that much. Okay, we used the skull there, and it opened up a doorway that I haven't been able to interact with yet. How do I get up there? I wish I had a map. I wish I had a teleport. Two problems. But I always feel like I'm missing information. I'd be surprised if Gotham Blues was actively upset at High Havoc for any reason. I don't know if he ever beat it, but like, whatever. I don't think he had a bad time with it. We were talking about speedrun it when we were playing it until we got to the later half of it. You can certainly defeat that game without too much of a hassle. It's just a lousy platformer. There's plenty of those. I beat those all the time. I played worse than that. Yeah, he's played some really bad Mario ROM hacks. Those are just boring. There's nothing interesting about those. They're just... So if you beat those, what's going to stop him from beating anything else? I wanted to interact with this dragon here if I can. Possibly that light. It's been a while. Oh man. All those lights are blinking as if they're on and fine and working and... I didn't even mean to set that off. Jeez. My disc. How will I get over this expense? Take this, Hellbird. Okay. I just wanted to mess around down here and see why is this here? Is, you know, the big question. What is this doing here? It's also blasphemy for messing with it. There's point of interest here to check out. I mean, we have a show together where we look at games like that, and that one would be on the list for a decent game. I mean, we would try and speedrun that. It's so easy to get stuck here because there's no ledge, and it seems like something that they might have considered putting in, but now that I'm stunned, I can't even attack anymore. I'm stuck here and I don't know what to do with it, and it's one of those things where I don't know if I should even try and find some more notes. I've heard about the Chamber of Birth before, but I have that note here and it's not telling me what to do. I'm gonna check out the statues up top. I haven't looked at them since I did the thing. They seem to still be hanging out. No, they're pissed. Unexpected furious statue just gets out of my way. Okay. What about the left? I'd rather have life than power. Let's go this way. Are you mad? You are furious. You're dead, actually. You just disappeared. You're a fake. Fraudulent statue. Okay, so we have 2 whole areas to deal with. And then I'm sure we'll find the solution to that. What we put on the pedestal of birth. Dance of life. Oh. Let me just crack my knuckles here and prepare the translations. I'm going to continue doing the thing I've been doing. I don't think that's a... The first letter is not what I think it is because it doesn't make any sense. It could be... I mean, this is I-S, so this is W. It's wisdom. I was thinking it was T. This capital T is pretty similar to the W. I don't mind if they want to decode themselves, that's fine. Until then, we'll keep at it. This is B. I always forget what this chicken scratch thing is. It's U. Wisdom is buried within the wall. I need wisdom. Give me that wisdom. Holy. No, that's not holy. That first letter is H, though. This is O. Oh, that is L. If that's a Y, then it's merged together. Hold. That's what it is. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at this. Just to read the chat while I translate and still get it done in no time at all. Hold high. Ugh. The emblem of I don't blame them for making this. I mean, it's just a cipher, it's whatever. I'm not really supposed to be doing this. It doesn't seem to be helping me to do it. It's a boring cipher, but since it's not mandatory, I don't really give a shit. I'm having good enough time translating it for fun. Yeah, I remember ESA Night, if y'all weren't here back when I was doing that. Another game by the Baba Is You creator, Impuli. Comes around here sometimes. We were the first ones really to beat that, and it was very much like this game. I don't know if that broadcast is archived, but it was me being a vehicle for 150 people to solve these kinds of problems across the entire game. The end game of ESA is just like this. We did it. Emblem of proof? Yeah. I don't know what that means. Proof. Well, whatever. Continue decoding. That's not right. It's something like that, but that's not what it is, I don't think. Guarded. If you did the ESA end game, you got a really weird ending. There's a whole lot of secrets. There's like 7 different endings to that game. Did you find a thing in the wall with 2 people in it? Because we are in there. Me and Maddie we're given a room. It's just top secret room. L's? I think that's what that says. Really? That's... I even know where the room is, but it's pretty hard to specify. It has nothing to do with the endings, though. It wouldn't surprise me if you saw one of the extra endings, but not the completely done one. There's a whole optional zone and stuff. There is a very strictly puzzle-based thing. There's an adventure thing. This is a long one. This is a lot of translating here. Not that I'm complaining, but this might be the longest one yet. I recognize whole words now. I've ascended. My translation it's reached the point of instantly knowing most of the small words. Glowing letter. That's a... must be spine? Yeah. Plain letters wall spine, what the... I'm working on it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely just a cipher. That's what I mean by cipher. I mean, it's just a one-to-one. No anything else about it. It's just this letter is... It's the same as if the alphabet were just these letters instead of the one it is. It's exactly the same otherwise in terms of every other bit of the language. It's just, what if this letter was this thing instead of an M? It's just that. That's all it is. So, pretty easy find and replace kind of situation. Like these two daggers, one pointing up to the right and one pointing up to the left, or the O. I have that one memorized for sure. So it's just a letter I see instantly as though that's the way it always was to me at this point. I just got to the Chamber of Birth. That's where I am in the game. I just did the Goddess Tower for the most part, I think. Let's see here. I'm currently ciphering this for no real reason other than my own satisfaction. Like that's E, this hook with a slash under it, and this, it looks like an animal to me. This thing right here says S. I always know that one. And this one with the hook and the V is A, not O, A. This one with the partial Y above the other is a little... It's very similar to a couple letters, so I have trouble with that one in particular. I always take my time with those ones to make sure I get the right one because it sucks to mix those up. Don't want to do that, so I take my time a little bit with those. I made this alphabet myself out of my own notes. This is all my own crap. I didn't pull this from a wiki or anything. I figured it's up there, probably, right? There's probably somebody who's already done that, right? I would imagine, because it makes it so much faster to do this, which I'm sure other people have done. Probably in bulk. Probably a lot of people have done this for no reason. It's one of the first things I thought to do. This is darkness, I think, is the word. Yeah, this is shine. The wall spine works for me as well. I don't know why there's a comma here, but there is. The wisdom is, comma, what? There's another one here. I think this game does have other languages. Wisdom is, in fact. Now the commas make sense. I'm glad this ancient mural uses proper English here with the comma pauses and stuff. Pretty cool. Alright. What do we got here? This is R. What is this word? I don't think that's a P at the start. Messed that one up. Virtual Wise Man. I'm looking for that too. For a different reason. It's gonna upgrade my computer to let me read the mural. That's what they're talking about here. Okay, last word. I want the mantras. I don't even know where the hell we are. I want to make a note about where I found this. I need to check my map. Glowing letters will shine through the darkness. It's a long note. Okay. Let's close this. Thanks for putting up with my translation nonsense, folks. We're in the children's room, Gate of Illusion. Okay. These fellas are back. We're still in the illusion. So this is the part of the map I couldn't get to before. I'm here now. I tried to get here from the bottom and it wouldn't let me have that. So now we're here. Been looking to get in here for a while. What the hell is up here? Bird's room. Big wall. Oh, okay. Who's in here? Can I have that? Okay. Chicago Life.
Loving the streams, Smite. I enjoy a fresh take on La-Mulana.
Thanks for putting up with my whining. And thank you for the sub. And destroyed. Now what did that do for me? Hey. Did you see me destroy that hand? You don't care. No one cares about my accomplishments in this game, man. Destroy a perfectly good solid hand and no one in-game gives a crap about my incredible efforts, but perfect jumps directly under the spikes. No one's around to cheer on the Misa, or whatever his name is. What's down here? This is where I was. Anything happen? Oh, it opened this. Shortcut is available. Finally. Alright. Mystery solved. Have a skull. A skull. What doll? A pepper. How about this key? Would you like a serpent staff on your dish? How about this? Okay, well that wasn't too exciting for progress. I didn't really get anything major, but I did solve a mystery of how to get into those rooms. Got a little note. Oh, we got 3 new notes, in fact, that also need hard translated. No, we don't. They're good. Cool. It's the bird with the face. They're talking about Zoo, I assume, but I've already killed Zoo. Well, okay, got our horribly long notes recorded. Information gathered. Oh, oh. I have a couple notes that match that information, sorta. Yeah, I've used quite a few weights, I better be careful. Gonna have to go shopping soon here. Fire zone? The top left? No. Mixing up my symbols. Oh, we're on the right side of this place. Another mystery solved. So yeah, I should just not even worry about things I can't access, I guess, because they're just gonna give it to me later. Tree. Already did this, I think. It's telling me about what is already accomplished. And that even looks like this thing in my inventory, so I think I don't need that note, but whatever. I definitely have this piece of crap. This, I wish I could get rid of it. I wish I could sell it for weights. Really? It's right there, man. You know what? I don't think I do like the device that frequently makes me do less damage. I thought about it, decided that no, I don't in fact enjoy hitting for less sometimes. Consistently, most of the time, just worse. Ow. I know there's something to that thing, and I don't know how to get to it. I was expecting to walk through the wall there. Load-bearing clouds. Something to the left, it sounded like. I want to run through those spikes, because I love spikes. Oh man. What are they there? What are they there for? I imagine I just opened up a shortcut, but it doesn't look like it, actually. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's put our heads together and watch me solve this real quick. Hold on. I thought this was what the word desires, but it is not. That's throwing me off. I'm gonna check. Make sure I get the right letters for this. Yeah, that's it. It's not so bad. There is a... I wish I could get the song from... I want to play it, actually. Let's mute this game. Let's play the Codebreakers song from that game that the intro for BG Hustle is from. It's a damn good song. I don't even know what this song is. This isn't it. It's close. What's this? That's it. Oh yeah. What a jam. It needs to be a longer loop though. They didn't extend it the way you expect. It's just a Codebreakers game. We played it on one of the Goof shows once. All right. Yeah, I've had plenty of time to work out these things. What's the word? Life? Those common words are very, very simple. And so are a lot of the letters. I just have them down. Some of them are very, very easy to spot compared to the others. Not all of them are. But some of them are extremely... Okay, let's do the rest of this here. Just gotta do the middle bits. I think that's not an S. That's the J. It's very similar. That's Jewel. I don't see a lot of J's. If you look at the S over here and compare it to this J, you can see why I'm saying it's similar. It's very, very similar. Thankfully, there's not very many J's at all, so it's almost always the S that's shaped like that. Where's the jewel shop? Thanks for the tip on the jewel shop. Yeah, this is a real slapper of a song, let's see. Both the Giant songs are good. Playing to this. They told me to be brave, so of course I charged directly into all obstacles. I ain't afraid. We're gonna get trapped here. This is gonna be a... It's gonna turn this on, I know it. It didn't. That is absolutely a light though. Maybe I turned it off upstairs. I wonder what I just did then. I recognize that symbol right there. That is the symbol of the chamber I've been working on, so maybe it just goes to another part of it. Okay, this is off now. More exploring happening. Not seeing much different here yet. I want to get into that cave up there, I think. Maybe there's a switch downstairs that's off now. There was a light still on. What's this? I translated this. Where's this go? Nowhere. Okay, have a mystery switch pressed then. I don't know what it did. I think I was asked if Disease Crab wanted to be on Arcade Pit. I don't see why not. I don't know anything about him though. I remember watching that LP in very short amounts of it. Like, I remember turning it on and not watching it because I didn't want to spoil the game, and then knowing it existed. Definitely an old LP. Early one. 2008 maybe. This dude's having a blast. I don't know if I'm supposed to be messing around with that. It looks like I sure am, but... Oh no. You're gonna delete this thrust infinity there. Okay. Gonna delete that? Okay, that's fine. Huzzah! Huzzah! Okay. I feel like I need to interact with that down there, but it doesn't seem like it wants to. Huzzah! I'll leave the area through that lower gate after I heal, and then I'll check that out. Save all that work. Look how much progress I've made ever since I unlocked that one puzzle, man. If that didn't exist, I think I'd probably be done with the game. Jeez, that took so long. It doubled my playtime. There is another statue blocking a wall. I wonder if it's open too. I bet it's the only one that's not. I mean, my playtime up until that point was like 18 hours or something, and it is now 40, so I think I would be done. My playtime while pissing around a bunch. It was just an invisible wall, really. The other one wasn't as bad. Even, I mean, The plot wasn't really... problem for me. How come that's off now? What? I could have sworn that light was still lit up. I leave and come back and it's off now. That's weird. This takes a while? What the? I mean, if he's talking about the one I already have, then whatever, that's just... No. Hello. Hound. Hook arm hound. Nice throw. Was perfectly executed by me. My disc is... What a chump. The grenades are here. Thanks for the bit. I mean, it's actually time for me to buy 500 of these. Not time for anything else, really. Okay, secret unlocked. Let's get out of here. I'm trying to remember where a store with those was. I think I know. This seems like something I'm going to want a million of just because I'm going to be throwing them all the time, trying to figure out what they go to. You have grenades for me? You do. Pricey little things. I wanted to uncap my money while I had the chance. Seems like it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get these to do what I want. I just want to set it down right here, but he won't do that for me. Wonder if I even need this here. I just wanted to try and blow it up, but weapon is not cooperative. That didn't work, so I guess it's not the right thing. Fuck. Why is there ice? Ugh. Get the ice. Get out of here. I am rolling the bomb. That is rolling. Picky about this note, aren't you? Okay, I want that, but I don't want to waste 300 bombs getting it, so let's actually blow ourselves up real quick. Fastest way. Fastest way to get killed would be to jump on some spikes. I even have the upgrade for that nonsense. And these wizards can't do any damage at all. So damn picky, jeez. Open the hell up, man. How dare you be so stubborn. Okay, we have the music now. Oh hey, it does that when you have a combo going on. That's interesting to know. I didn't notice before. Aw, that sucks. I can't even keep it playing. In this case, it gives me all the songs. That's what that combo is. Okay, Chamber of Birth Part 2. Revenge of Birth. What is this? Stop it! Hey, stop shooting your non-damaging orbs. Okay, I don't know how to make the bomb blow up where I want it to blow up. There's gonna be a problem later. Big sword. Swords. Ninjas. Translate this quick. Oh man, we gotta hurry. We gotta hurry and cipher this while the getting's good. I barely even need the alphabet on screen anymore. I just need it for a few letters of reference just to be sure that I'm right with them, but mostly I don't really need it anymore. It's a capital T. Manual translation is great. Good stuff. I think I missed a T. This is N, not M. Yeah, I mean, they don't even use the letter Z. They don't use a lot of stuff. I'm not even going to have the letter Z on my book at the end of this. I don't think it's there. Hey, you got an eyeball as well? Heck. There's one in here too. Instant death laser. I have to grab the music program again. See if I can get it in one try yet. It's this wonky grenade. More practice with the hitbox on it. Incredibly, just the pickiest thing in the world that it doesn't work when it's a direct hit, only when it's underneath. Huge wall. Two bombs would be more sensible. I think I read that note. I'm just gonna make sure. This is the one that gives me translation bits. Ladders everywhere. Gross. I'll mess with that after I get a save somewhere around here. I know there is one, I just don't know how to get to it yet. Where are we at? This is new. I've seen this shape, this altar though, in the Extinction Chamber. That was a strange animation. More grenade money. What the? These things are such a bad sub-weapon, man. Their addition really adds a lot of hassle to this. Ugh. I can't use them in a way that it makes me satisfied with them. I can't tell if I don't need to use it there or if I'm just doing it wrong because they're so lousy. I don't know if I should bother trying anymore. They're so expensive too. They got everything is wrong with them. Everything that can be wrong with them is wrong with them. They make worse fake walls exist. Why would Vishnu do such a thing? I sure don't know. Okay, we didn't get zapped. I'm surprised. Did not. Okay. It's so clunky, man. Jeez. I knew something was wrong with it and it just wasn't working. Glad I kept messing with that stuff. The amount of time I spent on that just there versus what I had done the first time, I don't really know the difference. Okay. We're supposed to hang out here. And, bravely die. That's the ticket. That'll get that chest open for the next explorer to grab. Ow. Don't know what they want from me there, but I know that that was diagrammed before. So I'll figure it out. Time to grab that music again. I might need to go back and check out the diagram a little better so I have a better vision of it. No, I think this thing is just lousy. I don't think it takes two, it's just crap. On this, my 4th try, I've determined that I don't like that box. I don't like the implication that it provides, that not only are there walls that are breakable, that require grenades, but also they're picky. I saw a thing, and now it's gone. There was a shape there for a second. I'm probably gonna... We gotta sustain the world. I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head. There's probably a way to get these grenades to be more reliable, but who knows? How, man? Like this. Okay, that is not something I want to mess with then. Damn Thunder Eyes. The No Fun Eyeballs are here. I don't expect to survive on this little journey this time. What are you even? What is this? All over, damn it. I know now, and I still can't get it to do it. Hey! Get out of the way! I know damn well that you will fall if I do something here. What is this, man? I have no idea how I made this fall. This thing is so annoying. It don't hurt at all. I'm just so hurt from coming in here that it adds up. Ugh, that bounces so much. Man. That's as close as I'm probably gonna get. That doesn't do it. I don't know what I did the first time. I'm gonna die before I get to the puzzle I want to try and solve because I don't have the health to tank the damage I'm getting hit by here. It's gonna shoot at me now. I thought it was killing me the first time because it just kind of fell on my head. I came random at it and I didn't do anything different and it collapsed the second time for some reason. Man, get back up there. Maybe they're load-bearing elephants. I don't remember what I did. It's like I said when I did it the first time, I don't know what I did differently that made it work all of a sudden. Whatever it was. Let's just get my health filled up and come back in. Since I've got a new problem. Problem I've already solved. There's your confirmation that it's just stubborn. It's just really bad hitbox on this thing. That would be even worse if it's still 2 hits. And I was able to do it in 1 because of the incredibly unpredictable bombs. I didn't still get a glance at what that was there. That changed on the door frame. Man, that eye is so sensitive to the dumbest shit. Wondering how to get into this room. I see a teleporter in the middle of that shrine there. So I imagine I just keep on working for that. I see a teleporter up here as well. I'm gonna jump in there instead of messing around with the incredibly strange wall. Nice. cool stuff. He's just pissing around on a death-dealing. Okay, that laser don't care about me or anything I stand for. I was wondering if I turned around if it would still kill me, and the answer is yes. Oh, I wasted my grenade trying to get through the menu. I'll tell you what, we can just teleport here and save, because it's right there and the shortcut's open now, so it's faster anyway. I actually have to head out, so thanks for joining me, everybody. Lost track of time there. You got me an appointment, so I'll see you all. I'll probably go on tonight playing this since I'm somewhere with it. I'm more motivated to play more of it. This game is way more fun when you're getting things done at all, rather than just being stuck. That really sucks. That was Casey Explosion. I'll see you later, everybody.